This is KNN,
I need to speak to your manager.
the Karen News Network.
So this is the Karen News Network because we are all Karen all the time. Central Park Karen. Remember Amy Cooper? She's the Karen.
Central Park Karen. They have names now. I love this.
She's the Karen who was caught on video calling the police on a black man who was bird watching in Central Park.
Uh-huh.
She is now facing charges. They're gonna try to indict her. Yeah, she's facing charges of falsely reporting an incident in the third degree. That's a thing in New York. So you may have seen the video of this next Karen. They're calling her Target Karen.
What did Target Karen do?
She's in Arizona. She ripped all the masks off a display at Target and threw them on the ground. Okay, she gets confronted by employees who asked her to stop. They're very nice. I asked her to stop, but she goes even more berserk. You got to hear this.
Target, I'm not playing any more games. Yay! Woo! No, I'm not doing it. We don't want any of this anymore. This is over. No,
It's over.
Dude, why? Why? You let everybody else do it. You let everybody else do it. Why I can't do it? Because I'm a blonde white woman wearing a $40,000 Rolex. I don't have the right.
Why is she wearing a $40,000 Rolex? There's a follow-up to this, so she's been arrested, but listen to her explanation.
They drained the swamp. They did everything that Donald Trump was elected to do. You can read about it on Twitter. You can read about it in the news. So I was hired to be the QAnon spokesperson.
Coming here today?
What?
I cannot. It's a secret. What do you mean? Like I can't give you any classified information. You're not.
Oh, so she works for the White House?
Yeah, she has classified information, you see.
Oh, okay.
You don't have clearance. You don't have clearance.
Okay.
You don't.
You're a spokesperson,
Yeah.
correct?
For the White House. Yeah.
She's spokesperson for the White House.
Yeah, I'm sure she is. That makes perfect sense.
Call Donald Trump and ask him if you don't believe me.
I think we have enough here.
Call Donald
Just
Trump
put your
and
phone down,
ask him.
okay?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
You're doing it to me because I'm Jewish.
Oh my God. I love the fact that she thinks all this is only because she's Jewish.
She is insane. If you look through all the things she did that day, because there's a list of things that she did, she's
Okay.
insane.
Oh, so what else did she do?
It started at 8 a.m. So the
God.
husband wanted a divorce and kicked her out. So then she went to a hotel, okay? After she checked into the hotel, she left, went to Target, tried destroying Target, then got kicked out. She got an Uber back to her hotel. After shopping, she bought thousands of dollars worth of stuff using her daddy's credit card.
So that's the watch that she was wearing, the $40,000 Rolex.
Right. Then she was stopped because she refused to wear a mask, got kicked out of the hotel, and walked around with hats on her feet because she lost her shoes. She got another Uber to her house.
Wait,
She
hang on a minute. She's a $40,000 Rolex and no shoes, and she's wearing hats on her feet for shoes?
because she had no shoes. So where else are you going to put the hat? It goes on your feet. She got another Uber, went to her house. When she went into her house, her Range Rover was somehow still there. The husband tried to stop her, took her purse away, called the cops. The cops came and told him he had unregistered guns, and then got him arrested.
That's a very busy day. That's like more than most of us are doing these days in COVID.
That's more than I've done since April. She did it in one day. But she got an Uber every time, so she's not crazy enough to drive. So she called Uber. I mean, how are you going to drive with hats on your feet?
True.
You can't. So you got to call an Uber. And can you imagine the poor Uber driver showing up, and the woman's got, no mask on and hats on her feet, and
He's like, I'm definitely not getting a tip.
right. And that's only one Karen. There are many more Karens that happened. The zombie Karen, that's a fun one.
Oh, yeah. So Zombie Karen was a drunk Karen that tried to break into a bar through a window.
But the bar was open.
The bar was open. She could have walked through the door, but she went through the window instead.
It is the zombie apocalypse. That's what it would sound like.
Already bleeding.
So that's Zombie Karen.
Zombie Karen.
And then last but not least, to round up our Karens for today, was Costco Karen. which is this one was a little bit older. So she was sort of more like a Caroline than a Karen, but I'm going to go with Costco Karen. She refused to wear a mask, and when they tried to kick her out, she sat down in the middle of Costco, refused to leave, and started yelling, "I'm an American. I have rights." Like a toddler. Like the minute you say to a toddler no and they start throwing a tantrum on the floor, like they're standing up for 1 second, then suddenly their legs are like jello and they've gone to the floor and they're wriggling around and you can't move them because they're on the floor now.
This is KNN,
I am calling the police.
the Karen News Network.